Hey there, guys. Slyfox Kynyo here with the next episode of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Again, I know I'm behind in making this series, behind the cultural default, the cultural norm, because all of the big YouTubers have already either finished it or yada yada yada. Because I didn't think I was going to play it. I honestly didn't. I thought it was a silly concept for a silly game, but the more I watched, and the more Bennett, the narrator, was sarcastic and an asshole and all this other crap, the more I realized he's my people. He's the kind of people that is going to be funny about this shit, and I wanted to see the rest of this game for myself. Also, there's apparently a surprise at the top of the mountain, but only people who finish the game themselves get to see it. So, I'm going to finish the game for no other reason than because I want to see what the surprise is. And for those of you who have seen it, do not ruin it in the comments down below! For me or for anyone else, you must climb the mountain to earn it, and climb it we shall. I still hope it's a giant middle finger. If it's not a giant middle finger, I'm going to be very upset. Whoop! Why are you sliding? Nothing about what I told you to do involved sliding. But apparently, it did involve not actually jumping. Nope. I want you to just sit there. Let's find Zen for a second, and then...
If you need to take a break, it's okay. I've saved your progress.
I know. I don't care about you saving my progress. I care about me getting over your trials. Because it's very doable. It's just me not being a total conniving piece of donkey balls. Not that donkey balls are inherently bad, just... God, so fucking delicate. Okay. Whew. We're making progress, just slowly. I don't know how I did that. Ha ha ha. It's because your mind autocorrects and it's like, hey, you're in the right spot. You can do this thing now. And then the game's like, remember, your cursor is backwards. And then your mind's like, no, it's not. And then you go to do the thing, and your cursor is backwards. And it fucks with you, and it's hard, and it's difficult, but it's okay. Because we're a family. And so are the people in Amityville.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Ha, 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 ha! Hoo! One more obstacle down. I know it doesn't seem like a lot for you guys, but this takes a lot, and you feel so good. It's like Dark Souls. It's like fucking Dark Souls. I know that comparison gets overused, but it's that same adrenaline rush that every time you actually manage to complete something, it's like, holy fuck, I did it. Oh, swear to God. Swear to God, muscle man. Swear to God. Isn't there like a Greek god that was caught in a cauldron or something? Like, isn't this like an actual like mythological thing? Not that mythos has to exist in everything. I just legitimately believe or thought that it did. No, that actually worked. That worked. Nope, that didn't work though. I just legitimately thought there was like a god or something that like fit the description of this poor little cauldron man. Go a little bit higher. Thank you. It's okay. That's not okay. Neither is that. Shh, 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 shh. Quiet, quiet, quiet.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Remember that commentary I had about learning the controls? Yeah, I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling like I don't feel angry yet. There's just this feeling of like constant nagging and bittering, and it's just growing inside of me. It's growing, and it's awful, but it's fun. If you have not played this game yet, I mean, you bitch, you obviously should. Like, if you can handle it. And I say if you can handle it with all seriousness, because I know there are people out there who might think this game looks like something that they would enjoy playing, but at the thick of it, honestly could not mentally handle it. And you have to make sure you can mentally handle this game, because you can actually legitimately do some psychological damage to yourself by playing a video game if you are not ready for it. And that's not... I mean... Bennett might want that. He might want to destroy the human race with a bullshit video game. Not that you actually managed to, like, actually destroy the human race, but I think you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. And the problem is, on this little launch, that you can't go the direction that you've been going. You have to actually go the other way. And for me... that's quite difficult, because my mind is working in circles. And I mean literal circles, not
You've
figured.
done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Yeah, fuck off, Bennett. That's okay. There we go. That auto-correcting position is a bitch. That worked. I didn't expect that to work, but it did. Come on, where's my hitch point? There it is. There. From there we can go down. From down we can go that way. There we go. Okay. We're back. We're back to where we were. Okay. Holy fuck. Like, it more just... I don't want to get angry at it. I know that I'm the one screwing up, and that is irritating. Like, I know I made a mistake, and I don't like mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes all the time, but I think you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Mother fucker. Climb. I don't know why he throws himself back in opposite directions. And that split second that it takes for the mouse cursor to adjust is sometimes there we go.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a game. It's just a game. It's just a game. Ooh, that's handy. Wow, that was surprisingly good. Maybe I'm actually learning something about this game. Or maybe not. It honestly makes me want to laugh more than anything else. Because it's funny at how hard it is. But it's not, again, it's not unfairly hard, it's just rough. If it was unfair, then I would call this game a steaming pile of bullshit. But it's not unfair. It's simply difficult, and difficult is never something to be frowned at. I'm getting better at this first climbing part, at least. Which is good, because I have a feeling I'm going to be doing it a hell of a lot. So... you know, getting good at it might not be the worst thing in the world.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
There's a trick to that first part. Aside from just knowing how to control the cauldron guy, there's a momentum, and if you can get the momentum, you can go right over it. I'm learning.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
You know, I actually knew that C.S. Lewis quote before this game. I don't remember where I had originally heard it, but I actually had heard that quote well before this game had ever come out.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
No.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, I don't want to waste you guys' time, so I'm going to end this episode here. You don't know how many times I've had to retry just to get back to this point, and we're not even back to where we were yet, but we'll get there. So we'll start the next episode where we were, and we'll continue on from there, hopefully. Yeah? Thank you all for watching. This has been Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, and remember, through gaming, we can change the world. Kynyo out.